Hello everybody, my name is Chris and welcome back to more Subnautica Below Zero. Last episode was pretty wild. It was pretty wild, mostly because of my own work. Uh, Definitely fighting to go and collect those diamonds. Find the diamonds, which ironically, there were a couple spots earlier that we had passed without going that deep that had a few in a previous area. But well, that's we're gonna focus on that, right? We had to fight our way out of the depths, which was quite the thing, right? Now, again, it was a big focus on getting the bigger, right, the ultra high capacity tank and the depth module for the sea truck. I definitely drowned a couple times trying to get out of there, and then ended up drowning, losing my stuff, having to go find that same stuff, and trying not to drown again while looking for it. And, it's all like a self-fulfilling prophecy that I've created. And the depth for the sea truck was a challenge. That was for sure. It was just like, man, this thing's gonna be the death of me. It is. And it's like, it's cool. Like, mechanically, it's really neat. We haven't even gotten the modules yet. We have some of the blueprints for them, right? We still got to get the rest of these, but we can technically make the aquarium module, which I think is really cool. We scanned a couple of prawn suits. We have one more, and it's neat. I think it's really cool, but I think, and I think it's just it's a product of my own ambition. I don't blame the game. Don't take that in any which way, right? The sea truck having a very limited depth right away, and then me try to go deeper. A little too ambitious, right? But we, on the previous episode, not the last one, but the one before, right at the end, we got the architect's skeleton. But in this episode, after establishing our base and kind of get everything set and prepared and nice, right? We're growing some potatoes, which is pretty cool. Definitely think we need to kind of not refocus, but I want to kind of get back into our story, right? And I think it was mostly because when we looked for when we went to the pilot last known position, right? We went down here. It was a bit of a fight to kind of get well, to not only find anything without drowning, but it was basically, I mean, that was basically it, right? It was tricky. And I was like, I need a bigger tank for the way that I'm kind of navigating, and that's essentially why the last episode I went so hard to try to get these, because it felt important, right? Felt very important. Scanner room, we need to make, because we need to get gold. So when we find gold, we're going to be able to make these. Get gold, make a scanner room, which is going to be nice. Nuclear reactor, whenever we get to it, we will set that up. The reinforced diving suit we have now the blueprints for. However, we need to make synthetic fibers, which mean ruby and spiral plant clippings, which are back down there where we got the diamonds and where we found the architect skeleton. So the question, right, is do I go get rubies and spiral plant clippings so we can make the suit? I mean, yes, but it's not exactly a priority, because this is mostly for, it's like a little bit more defense, but mostly for extreme temperatures, which we're not really dealing with right now. So I don't want to get too sidetracked, you know? Literally, this entire game has had me sidetracked because I'm so focused on everything. right? So we're gonna go over there, and then we'll look for these artifacts. And that's basically that's our focus right now. Right, creep find seed clusters, so we can now those. Right, which overall is really good. Eventually, we'll deal with this because we'll eventually make a trip down there, get more rubies. Right, rubies are a big deal. We've not seen magnetite at all yet, and so I think once we flow, we flow. Right, right. I'm not trying to. I think if I try to force anything, force sort of what's the word I'm thinking of? I think if I try too hard to kind of get ourselves in a really good position, then I'm kind of risking losing some of the feeling and the momentum of the game itself and the story. And I don't like that. Not a fan of that feeling. Right? Because that lady who has seemingly been here for quite a while and has subsequently claimed the land. Right? I want to know what her deal is. Like, what's her business? What's she doing? Right? What's her whole thing? Right? On top of that, we learned a bunch of stuff about the Mercury too, and how, and it seems, right? It seems that was a ship that arrived and narrowly dodged, right? Narrowly dodged a shot from the QEP, right? Narrowly dodged it and landed. Then the whole crew got infected. Not the whole crew, but a lot of people on their ship got infected with the Kara bacterium, which is obviously unfortunate. And they ended up getting left behind by their uninfected crew and leader, right? And because of that, well, it basically was just a mess. But the leaving of them, they tried to leave again, only to get shot again on the way out after repairs were done. And then that officially brought them back down onto the planet again and created the wreck that is this, what we found. Right, it's just kind of like a tragic, unfortunate situation, right? Which does suck. It does. Oh, nice. Tragic and unfortunate. But I'm wondering if there's more wrecks we're gonna see still, you know? Is there gonna be more? You got the bow wreck. So keep these, right? Because this is where our base is. And we try to locate this custom sigil, which is down here, and I imagine it just means deeper, but at the same time, wondering where exactly we could look. All these guys. Oh. Thank you. Up behind me. Oh, I think I died again. After scanning these guys. These are very cool looking. But I need to not get too distracted.
Didn't I tell you to stay away?
From what? I don't even know who you are.
Marguerite Maida's the name.
Shut the
You're
fuck up.
on my turf.
Great. Can I come in and warm up?
What part of go away do you not understand, Altera?
I'm not with Altera.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Fucking what? Are we for fucking real? Are we for serious? Are we? Is that how? How? How is she? How? How? Okay. What? Fucking Marguerite Maida. The one who crashed here with Paul and Bart in Subnautica 1. Basically the mercenary bodyguard. Marguerite Maida. And she's alive. She lived. Now I guess technically, right, we didn't learn she died. We just know that she rode a Leviathan into the depths so it was never seen again. Right? From what Bart recorded. And then figured and his dad probably definitely died. So Marguerite just never came back? And just went and did her own thing? This is crazy. Okay, this is crazy. So wait, Marguerite went and bounced after everything went down from their events in Subnautica. So wait. So during Subnautica 1, when we're running around as Riley, Marguerite Maida made her way up here at some point and just was like, well, I'm living here now. This is my place. That's insane. That's crazy. I mean, she's a survivor, always has been, so I guess I can't be too surprised, but it's still absolutely... That's fucking crazy. Wow, so she really just made her own home, her own place. She's like, this is... God damn, that's so cool. Moon pool.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Sea truck dock. Oh, and moon pool. Those are different. Moonpool. The Moonpool is an essential module for long-term exploration. Its primary function is a dry dock for small vehicles such as the sea moth and prawn suit. The large central chamber contains a pressurized pool, which provides ready access to the surrounding water and comes as a standard with equipment for raising and recharging a vehicle. Right? But the sea truck dock is different. The sea truck dock is a dedicated sleeve for a sea truck cab and its attached modules. It offers convenient dry embark disembark for the driver. The dock automatically services and recharges the sea truck cab. Cargo handling remains the responsibility of Altera employees on site. So it's like a moon pool, but specifically for the truck, so we just drive it in. And then we can like walk around. It looks small, but I imagine this has got to be pretty big. That's cool. That's cool. Look at that. Customized prawn suit. God, you know, in retrospect, you know what? This is pretty on brand. That thing's badass. The giant, oh. The standard issue MK3 Mark III prawn has been manually altered by its owner, exchanging one of its hot, swampable working arms for the mandible of a young Calycerid. I wonder... Oh, that's cool. All right, given the range of the available tech, the available high-tech prawn modifications in the non-classified Altair fabrication suite, these customizations appear to be more of a stylistic choice than a functional one. However, the sharp claw arm could certainly be used effectively in defensive scenarios by an experienced pilot. The custom suit appears to have seen heavy use over a long period of time, judging by the barnacle overgrowth and permanently damaged sections of the exoskeleton. Assessment: the owner doesn't want you messing around. I mean, very cool, right? Obviously, you see the damage here and everything, so she's careful with it because she can't. I mean, I imagine she could or could not make another one. Unlikely. But yeah, she got the grabby arm of this thing. Shit. I'm still reeling for the fact that Marguerite is alive. Oh, like there's other parts. Like that's crazy to me. So she's just been what, I guess when like Bart and Paul, I heard like they got separated. Just never came back. Because I mean, like Paul went down. That's how he ended up dying. Right? He ended up drowning, and Bart went back up, and probably also assumed Marguerite died. It's like she never came back. Oh my god. Jesus. Okay.
I told you to stay off my land.
That is a whole...
Trained that thing?
Next time I'll let him tear you to ribbons, Altera.
I'm not with Altera. I'm Robin Ayu. I'm looking for information about my sister Sam. I think you might have crossed paths.
Bull crap. I suggest you take the time you need to come to your senses and then get off my sea base. If you're not Altera, why don't you disable that damn tracking satellite tower instead of barging into my sea base? Maybe once Altera's off my back, I'll remember something about your sister. There's some junk on that table that might help. I couldn't get it to work.
That's wild. Wow, that's like the first fully like animated person we've seen. We've even seen people in the first game though. This was fucking Marguerite. Wow. Older. Well, you really know what she looked like in the first game, so. I mean, obviously, definitely younger than she is now, but. God, how cool. Then she made lights out of its body? That's crazy. Oh, it's the glass dome. Aesthetically, I can't lie, it's pretty cool. And then this guy, Snowstalker, she got a pet? He's just hanging out? Adorable. The Snowstalker is a bear-like evolutionary offshoot of the aquatic stalker native to the warmer aquatic biomes of 4546b. Wow, when you actually look at it, yeah, you could see it, the spines and the snoot, the teeth in the eye. It's got feet. Behavior: snowstalkers are typically apex predators in their biomes. They operate in packs and are primarily land-based creatures. Thawed well into the water to hunt and defend territory. Notable physical attributes: thick, hollow fur that secretes a thin layer of oil that helps keep the snowstalker warm in the Arctic climate. Modified dorsal fin aid in aquatic hunting. The cyan bioluminescence on the tongue and tail help the pack stay together during winter storms. It says avoid. If entering snowstalker territory is necessary, sources of bright light and unpredictable noises have been shown to deter attacks. bright light. It's like a flashlight, maybe? Probably. That's wild. I'm sorry, this feels crazy. I mean, it is crazy. It is crazy. Marguerite's fucking alive. So it hasn't been crazy long. When you think about it. Test override module. Ooh. Test override module fragment.
Now I just need to build the test override module. Then I can disable that satellite tower.
Alright, I mean, I figured. Because we went to the tower, we looked at it, and then we could put in the... We put in different things, but there wasn't really... We didn't have anything we could do that with. So now that makes sense. Right, is it? It's probably going to be up here, isn't it? There it is. Parallel process. That's a okay. That's what we're looking for. So, diagnostic module for the Delta Station Communications Tower. So we put this in, shut it off, and then we'll be able to... Well, I mean, that way Altera can't be listening and watching. Snow Fox fragment. The Snow Fox. Whoa? What is... The Snow Fox is a one-person hover bike designed for fast traversal over a wide variety of terrain. Oh, shit. So we got a... It's like a bike. It's a hover bike. But yeah, that's cool. So instead of the Seamoth, we got the Sea Truck. And now we got the Snow Fox. Now we got a land vehicle. For a variety of terrain. While providing little protection for the pilot, the Snow Fox can easily outmaneuver most threats, especially when upgraded with a jump module. Just don't try to take it over water. Damn it. Part of me was hoping that's what we could do, just like hover over the water. But yeah, high-speed hover bike, onboard headlight, will make you look cool. These Snow Fox other ground vehicles are rabbits in its headlights. I mean, that is pretty sick. That's pretty cool. Can't wait to give it a try. What's this? Perimeter defense
New
upgrade.
technology acquired.
I'm sure she won't notice, right? I'm sure she'll be fine. Okay, don't worry. I'm cool. I'm cool. We're cool. You're cool. Everything's cool. Okay. That's... All right. And I mean, immediately upon meeting, right? We're just sassing. We're still sassy. Log 2.
That far out to sea, swimming back for land wasn't an option. I'd die from exhaustion long before I made it to shore. All I could do was survive long enough to wash up somewhere. I felt a suction, and suddenly there were vast jaws rising out of the water towards me. It had taken hours for the Reaper's corpse to float to the surface. Using the knife, I clambered up her flank and got a perch on top. I figured she'd float for a few days at least, enough for me to catch my breath. But would she sink before or after I died of thirst? I had a knife, a repair tool, and 3 liters of water. At least I wasn't gonna die of exhaustion. Now, those Reapers, they're practically all muscle, but there's some fat in there. I was able to keep warm and drink the water. And I didn't have much, but I had that repair tool, so I had a spark. It took a week to light that first fire. And I know more about the burning properties of Reaper fat than I ever cared to. I had to ration fires, but as they burned, I could smoke meat that I carved out of the beast's rib cage.
Okay, I can't lie. That's pretty fucking cool. That's hardcore. So wait, that is literally the Reaper that she rode off in. and they never saw her again. She did. She took it out. She took it out. That's why I'm saying, like, swimming back for land wasn't an option that far out to sea. So she quite literally, maybe, right, if there's not another one, just drifted all the way up here. Rationing fires, burning Reaper fat for fuel, smoking and eating the meat, and keeping warm. That's hardcore. Oh my god. And obviously, kept the bones. Kept the bones. Man, terrifying up close, these guys. Yikes. That's a tablet. Oh, she knows things. I don't know how much she knows. She knows. Something. Marguerite Maida. Survivor. To the core. To the core of it. Holy shit. My god. Large room. I'm sorry, that's crazy. She's alive. I'm sorry, I keep repeating it, but this shit caught me legit off guard. She's alive. Here. Surviving. Kinda thriving? She got a place. Got her own place. Wants Altera to not listen. Stay away. Shocking. Multiple radios. Spy pen link.
New technology acquired.
We can recreate this. This is what Sam was working on. The spy pengling provides new avenues for research to access of natural above-ground habitats. It is especially effective at maneuvering through spaces otherwise too small for humans. It's got a little grabby arm. A camera. Penguins are highly active creatures who are protective of their young penguins. In order to better study these energetic denizens of the Arctic region, Altera scientists on 4546b had to think outside of the base. Outside of the base. And the box. As well, a well-known phenomenon, the V. Caicus principle, asserts that in order to best study fauna, one must become the fauna. Scientists across the stars have used this basic principle to infiltrate, and observe alien creatures of all sizes and dispositions. Dr. Casus, Curtis, Tucson, and Big Beth pioneered these accomplishments. Oh, jeez. R.I.P. these names. Inspired by this, and after months of trial and error, the first spy pengling was crafted by Phi Robotics Center, bringing about a new era of exploration and excavation across all operating outposts. Warning, research to create a waterproof edition of the spy pengling was halted due to compliance concerns. Currently, contact with the water will result in complete system failure. So on a planet, it's got a lot of fucking water. They were like, we're going to go ahead and halt this waterproofing process. Man. Crazy. Fully customizable outer shell to replicate any small bipedal creature. 2 all-terrain tracks for smooth movement over rough conditions. Remote control for operating at distances up to 80 meters away. Atmosphere dependent. 4 storage slots. Self-destruct option in case of danger or immobility. That's nice. Actually, that's actually in case we get it stuck. Right, or they get it stuck. Armor 3-prong claw for picking up samples. Fully detachable camera with 180-degree rotation. Detachable. Ooh. So I guess kind of like a scanner room camera where it can like pop off and like move around. Neat. The spy penguin. Sit back, relax, and let the robot do the hard work. True, right? True. Spy penguin. Oh, it's not even that expensive to make. But I gotta make the remote separately. That's okay. That's cool. That's very cool. Damn, how neat. Water filtration suit. What? Reclaims moisture from the body and provides clean, drinkable water. Oh. Is this like... I imagine it means sweat or any water. All water, probably. The industry standard water filtration suit is designed to minimize water loss while exploring hostile environments by filtering and recycling bodily fluids. Delicious. Reclaimed water is stored in containers for later consumption. Normal production rate is 2 bottles per day. Filters contaminants from no less than 4 different bodily excretions. No less than 4. Could be more. Blood and sweat may be effectively processed. Upgrade to Mark II to make most of tears. Onboard flavor neutralizer could be activated at startup. Flavor neutralizer not included on all models. Oh no. The water filtration suit. Because drinking reclaimed urine is better than death by dehydration. I mean, true. That is unfortunate. The onboard flavor neutralizer not included in all models. So that means this how they all got a taste. 4 different body excretions. Incredible. Wow. So that's cool. I mean, that's actually cool. We got two different suits because we didn't really have that. A lot of suit options in the last game. Right? Reclaims moisture from the body and provides clean, drinkable water. Copper, wire, aerogel, and synthetic fibers. Neat. That's pretty rad. And that was just out here. Just out here sitting. This is... I respect the base placement. That's pretty good. Right? Because then that also means... Oh, it doesn't seem she's using thermal power. Okay. Calm down. Jeez. I think this thing just, like, instinctively wants to jump out of the water. Okay, but either way, you're here. Damn. Okay, this was... I wonder if she's using these. I don't know, maybe they're just everywhere. I don't think she could use them anyway if she wanted to. She's got to get pretty close to react. She can't go and be like, oh, they've all turned, you know, rainbow, therefore intruder. Maybe? I don't know. Damn, okay, so I mean, that's not that we needed another reason, because we wanted to anyway, but we got to go back up to the top. Exosuit thermal reactor. Delicious. Titanium.
Seek fluid intake.
Indeed. Okay, so we got these. Let's do...
Vital signs stabilizing.
So grab this. I want to be able to grow these too. If these are grab 2. want to fill up a bed with these. More gold. Okay. See, this is partially the other reason why I wanted to get the tank, because I knew... I mean, that's the whole game, isn't it? It's like, I'm just gonna want to look around and go places. Good lord. We actually did it. We did it. We not only found the person who turns out to be Marguerite Maiden, but we now... Well, she's implying that she knows about Sam, or knows something, knows anything. I mean, her silence told a lot, that's for sure. But even outside of that, okay, we'll go over here first. Drop off our stuff. We have too many things. And we'll go out to another section. It's so full. But also, she knows something. She definitely knows something. And she's not just like bullshitting us, right? To get us to turn off the satellite. Or the radio tower. God, what a fucking twist. What a twist. Oh, no. Oh, nope. Here we go. That there, and then we'll go put you down. Nope. This double clicking's gonna be the death of me. I feel it too. Okay. Then you. Do 1, 2. And just for the sake of it, I'll grow you over here. Okay. All right.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
That was good. Nice. Okay. Ooh, so wait. I think that means we could... We could build a scanner room. We could build a scanner room now. Let's also go in here. Upgrades, right? We got the depth module, now we got the perimeter defense upgrade. Right, real quick before we go, because we also have to make sure. So we got to build this, we got to make this, right? So this is a big deal. And this shouldn't be too bad. I think this we need to go get the silver for, but that's about it. Scanner room and then a range upgrade. We can't really mess with these. We can do speed, but I'm not too worried about these right now. But this, right? Glass, advanced wiring, and a titanium ingot. We also want to be able to make these. So it's 4 glass, so that's 8 quartz, right? 8 quartz, advanced wiring, silver, copper, gold, table, and then titanium. Okay, so we could build that too. Totally build that. Okay, so let's go in here. Let's attach our habitat builder. I'm gonna go in here, not to here, but here. We have 1 nickel. We have a plasteel ingot. So that's something. Got the lead. We do have that. Okay, right, so I want to make sure we can make a hatch and glass. Oh, so go in here. There we go, glass. All right. All right, so I think probably wouldn't be a bad idea because I want to have it out. Or so we can always move it, right? It's not set in water where it is in particular, but I just want to be able to make sure that we can get in and out within reason. Come on. There we go. All right.
A scanner room will allow you to survey the surrounding region for fragments and material resources like lithium or copper or titanium if you need help finding it. For whatever reason.
Sassy. That's pretty funny, though. Alright, well played, scanner room. PDA. PDAI. A little bit of glass, that way we can see. Nice. And then, okay, because I need to get quartz and copper to power it. So I could... You know what, actually... Because this has the... That already has the power source we put in there, so... For biofuel. So this, at least having this, is a better idea.
Welcome aboard, all primary systems online.
Nice. Alright, we won't scan yet until it really builds up power, but just get an idea the way this looks. Looks good. It's nice. Look at that. Arginite, calverite. Oh, this is the one. So that's the little mouth. Like the jaw, the lower jaw, it seems. Right, that she has attached to her prawn suit. The whale's master salvage, look at that. Great. Cool. Like it. Looking good. Alright, so right now let's go ahead and take the scanner room off of here. Oh. Alien distress call origin. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna focus, right? Because I'm gonna get caught up trying to do a bunch of things, and I need to focus more because there's like 1,000 things I want us to do. So we're not gonna worry about this right now. We're gonna go to X3J. We're gonna look into that one first. Alien distress call origin. That's in because we didn't have that a minute ago. But the thing is, the Alan was the distress call. So either that's another one that we haven't heard, or that is slightly delayed. Right? Wasn't it? Because if we go to the voice log. Yeah, this one. The little dots. Unknown. Depth 200 meters. This one. And then we went there and we got him. So I'm not too sure. It looks like it might be.
Now I just...
Okay. It sounded like it was just kind of repeating. But this was the other thing. Right? Was the last time we were here, I kind of looked around. Wasn't perfect. Right? But through looking around, right, from looking around, I wanted to, or I was running out of air last time we were in where we're going now. So I feel better. I feel a lot better having a bigger tank, more air. But I think we'll be able to figure things out, because it's the sea monkey nest down here got kind of windy. But hopefully we'll fare better this time. Oh jeez. Okay, nice. Just keep it nice, keep casual. All right. Collect these two. This is also why we're out here. Gotta make enough glass. Gotta make enough glass to create, or gotta get enough quartz to craft glass. Because we need 8. So we go this way. There's nothing in that one. Go here. Just kind of keep going down. Finding a way. Oop, there we go. Oh, see, okay, now we're looking good.
Another site found. Perhaps its data will tell me something useful.
Perhaps. Perhaps. Water analysis station. This apparent research device seems built to determine the chemical components and properties of water samples. Testing for levels of corabacterium in the water, spectroscopic analysis, experimental application of light, heat, or chemical compounds via the cylindrical core in the center of the storage chamber. Right, so it seems, at least, we can obviously speculate too, but it seems very much that this was all built for the process of coming up with the cure for the bacterium. Right, these other locations, water analysis. Even though they never came, they weren't ever able to cure it, right? How do we feel? Alan? Alan? Oh, silver. Convenient. Okay. I also need to make sure that I remember to scan a diamond as well. So I don't think I didn't get to. So I was worried about drowning. And then I started drowning with style. And then with much less style. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. So the last time we were here, let's be real, like I was kind of running around in circles, making sure, trying to look at everything, scan at everything, explore. But it's definitely something that's best. Exploration is best waited until we could actually properly, you know, stay underwater. Like we can now. Things are different now. Okay, 2, 4. Yo, we'll find more up there. It's cool. It's cool. I don't want to. I'm not gonna bother our crash fish friend.
How do humans function with such a fallible and inferior body?
Excuse you? My body is anything but inferior. I work hard for my body to be able to do what it does.
That's right.
Yes, but its overall form is not ideal. For example, consider its use of primitive ball and socket joints.
Is there anything you don't find primitive? Humans bartered with evolution to get more brain wrinkles and opposable thumbs.
It is true the opposable thumb is excellent, but all corporeal forms are temporary. The ability to be reborn when a body breaks down is paramount.
My body is my own and I cherish it. It grows with me. Humans have one life. We plant trees we can never experience the shade of. We build for the next generation.
Noble, but again, truly inefficient.
You are incredibly frustrating, you know that?
I hope to see the forms of my people again.
Look, I don't think he's that frustrating. Like, I mean, he's got things to say, but I guess the lack of a real tone, you know, can't really tell if he's being condescending or not, but I feel like that's just a fair question. It's like, why? Why? Right? And he agrees, the thumbs, pretty cool. Pretty good. But yeah, like, I mean, that's a pretty cool line, right? We plant trees that we'll never see. Never bask in the shade of. Right, and then his not his line, but right. I'm impressed. Robin's so like ready to respond to these kind of questions. Such a fallible and inferior body. And considering how much we know, which is not a lot, right? But we know roughly enough that they did, you know, the architects upgraded their bodies. Now to see the forms of my people again. Valid. Right? We plant trees we can never experience the shade of. What a line. It's pretty sick. Okay, yeah, this is definitely just leading here. I feel crazy. Am I crazy? Is this not? I don't think we had this a second ago. Am I crazy? I might be. I feel like, I swear I feel like that wasn't on there at the beginning of the episode. And I'm gonna know this because I'm gonna go edit this. I'm gonna find out, and then it's gonna be either vindicating or embarrassing. We'll find out which one. But until then, we gotta go to this other site. Anything else interesting? I mean, we can actually also go deeper here. Ooh. Which we weren't able to before. With the sea truck, at least. Whoa. Okay. That was a little ambitious. Oh, it's just you. Okay. All right, that's fine. That's fine. I can manage that, right? I just don't be foolish. Broken mandrake. The broken mandrake is a bioluminescent plant that roots itself to surfaces in deep coral zones. Analysis indicates it has accumulated many genetic adaptations for the permanent dark conditions. What is that? Goodbye. Is this just stuff in the water? It is. Okay. Noted. Okay, I can't take the sea truck any deeper, but can I go? Because there's this I wanted to see. Fabricator module. Nice, that's 2 of 3. I don't know why I'm whispering. But I am. Oh shit. Nice. 1 of 3. Storage module. The ultimate utility upgrade. The storage module serves as a large mobile cache for cargo of various types. With an additional 5 lockers of multiple dimensions, this module is unrivaled in vehicle storage possibilities. Most commonly used by researchers collecting samples or prospectors aggregating mine deposits. Includes customizable labels for each ease of organization. This is great. This is great. This is what I like. All these. This is why the sea truck is cool. The trade-off is speed, but you get a ton of utility. Right, so you take the sea truck, we take this around to gather fish, we then can go drop this off, right? Pick up the docking module with the prawn suit, we go out, come back, drop these. Right, and then let's say we grab the sea truck with the fabricator and the storage, so we can store stuff, then make stuff. You know, we don't have to go and attach every single thing. Right, it's like the switch around. I think it's gonna be neat. I think it's gonna be neat. Right. Son of a bitch, you guys were down here this whole time. Oh. Okay, I guess I can't scan diamonds? I think I realized that, but then I'm like, I was thinking. Because where is it? Geological data. There's nothing for diamond. Silver, titanium, gold, titanium. Right, crystalline sulfur. Emeralds, galanas, like lead and titanium. The vents, limestone outcrops, which is copper and titanium, nickel or ruby. Scattered wreckage. Uranite. There's nothing about diamonds. And my point is I don't feel I was feeling a little crazy. Like do I not know where diamonds are? Because I didn't want to assume and be like, okay, it's exactly the same as the first game. Because that doesn't seem right. But then I also didn't want to go and just like randomly look. So I was going based off of like, okay, well, diamonds need a lot of pressure to form, right? So deeper. And that's what I did. And I guess this also makes sense because this is deeper, technically. But oh boy. Right? This is deeper. As you realize they would just kind of be hanging out like that. Right, so while we did find them deeper, so that's technically, that is also true. This is way easier to find them. At least at this spot. Right, because there's already another diamond. There's already another diamond. Cool. Alright. Neat. Okay, but not to go, you know, exploring another deep area. again. Because I think it'll be good, right? It's obviously a good thing. But I also want us to, you know, be productive at the same time. I could very easily get caught up. Just run around doing stuff. Okay. So, we can technically now make one of the things we need. We actually have everything to make that module. We have everything because the lead copper wire are at the base, and we can craft a parallel processing unit. Alright. That's pretty good. I'm going to take the rest of this quartz and turn that into glass. It's going to be great. And the ingot's going to be easy. There's tons of salvage that we can pull. So that's also a non-issue. Right, but let's go here just because it is here, right? And we'll make some stuff so we could also break down, open up some space. Right, because then I also want to explore more on the land because we have the map, right? We've seen it all, so it's like it is cool going to but then I'm also like, but what about the land? What cool stuff can we see up there? And eventually we'll make the Snow Fox, which unfortunately means... Well, actually, it implies that it means it's a land vehicle. So we can zoom around on land pretty easily. That's gonna be cool. There's not really a reason to have a land vehicle in the first Subnautica. That makes sense. Alright. Pretty cool. Okay, so we got that. Let's go make... do I make another ingot? Selecting these so these kind of disappear. Alright, water filtration suit, reinforced diving suit. We'll get those eventually as well. Turn you into water. Right, because we still need to... Basically, we need to make advanced kit, which is going to use a wiring kit. So we got that. So then we just got to make a computer chip, which is that copper wire. Right, so we have the gold. We just need some copper. Which probably wouldn't be a bad idea to look for. Alright, cool. Full up. Okay, so let's do this real quick. Alright, let's see if we can find some... Okay, alright. One copper. Just want to make a second one. So we got abundance of them over there too, but... Okay, titanium. We still need titanium anyway, because we also have to expand our base. Eventually. Right, and I promise this time I will show the entire process, even if it gets tedious. So let's get so... Thank you. Great. Alright. Looking good. I'm curious what else we would use the parallel processing unit for. But I imagine when the time comes, it'll make sense. Oh, electronics, copper wire. Computer chip. Advanced wiring. Nice. Alright, so we got the ingots over there. I'll go ahead, let's start heading over there. And then we'll go to there. Well, not there, but that one. Q59. Okay. Go over there. We're gonna collect the quartz. Quartz is gonna be fine. We're gonna make the glass totally easy, right? Then we already have the ingots, so that's done and done. We have the lead. So should be totally fine. Should be totally fine. We'll make the charge fins eventually. I just for right now, the fact that we can build this. Oops. That's not what it's supposed to happen. That's what I get for resting my fingers. But then we'll be able to shut down the antenna. Speak to Margaret about more. Wait, are we? Wow, can't see any. That's crazy. Can't see nothing. But no, gotta be real. So far, this is really good. I really like Below Zero so far. Right? I think once I kind of understand neural placement. And maybe get a little less. I'm getting a little too risky. I was getting a little too wild last time. Right, definitely looking for what is it? Definitely looking for. Oh man, looking for the resource that I dropped from drowning. Took me out. But it was my own fault. I did this.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
All right. Copper wire and ingot. And then, nope, that's lithium. The lead is right here. There it is. Nope. Test override module. Great. Diagnostic module for the Delta Station Communications Tower. Oh, so let's go in here. So we can take that off now. Let's see, do we... take those 2 quartz. Turn that into glass real quick. And then look for one more. One more set of quartz. Which shouldn't be too bad. But that gives me an excuse to test out the scanner room.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Right, I know we don't have the HUD upgrade for it. But I didn't have it last time either for a little while, and I just made it work. Using the cameras. But for the sake of it, we'll just go ahead and pin that until we get magnetite. Right, so here we're looking at between south and southwest. should be... should be somewhere. That's a big guy. It's a big one. Okay, so I should just use the... just do the method that I did last time. Exactly the method. Are there cameras on this? No, it doesn't come with cameras. I gotta make the cameras. Okay, see that? See, yeah, let's just go there. It's north. Which is basically just where we would have looked anyway. Then I imagine magnetite's gonna be, and we'll see how that goes. But that could easily be also deeper. That's kind of how the first game felt too. Basically, as the more rare resources were always deeper. Everything was deeper. The answer to the game and every question, 9 times out of 10. Go deeper. So, yeah, which I'm not mad at. Big fan. I like it. All right. So, let's build this bad boy. Larger partition door, it's nice. Base pieces, the sea truck dock. Docking bay for the sea truck plus any attached modules. Neat. Okay. So, can I... Does it not... It doesn't attach to the base? Oh, it does. I'm just dumb because I built my base at, like, the worst location for these. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a second. Hold on. What if I build it out this side? Wow, I really built that. I was like, oh man, this would be a great spot. It'd be perfectly fine. And now it's like, no, it's actually probably one of the worst places I could have placed that. God damn it. Oh, jeez. Right, because I want to be able to have it attached. Right, and putting it on the bottom at least is something. Yeah, but... Alright, hold on. Let's do some rearranging, right?
Warning, emergency power only.
Okay, inventory's full. Let's go over here. Because if anything, you know what, this will allow me to replace the scanner room in a better spot too, so... You know what? This is gonna be good. This is a good thing. Just a little bit of rearranging. Okay, let me get the glass window. Yep. Okay. So I can drop out the diamond. I don't need the diamonds right now. At least not for this. Diamond, diamond, diamond. And then I'm gonna keep the batteries until we get the recharge. Right? So let's do coral sample. Drop that off. We don't need that. All right. Kill it, do this to myself. What did I do? This is what I did. I did this. You know what? That's fine. I know, I didn't do the math, okay? I didn't do the math. Don't... Figuring it out. Okay. I'm gonna... Drop the glass right there. We'll go back and pick it up. There we go. Now. Flawlessly, of course. That's what we're talking about. Now... Pick you back up. There it is. Beautiful. Got up that hull integrity for the base, but no, not too bad. It's a little, it needs a little bit of refining, but we're getting there, right? Oh, this is neat. Whoa. That's cool. Yo. Wait, is that an actual camera? That's sick. We need a name for this now. We need a name. I don't know what the... Alright. Well, I'll take suggestions. Got a lot of fish in here. I'll take suggestions for names, if anyone's got any. But I'll also be thinking of some. We'll see. Can I... Try to see how much the power cells are at. I guess I can't mess with them. It's not as convenient as the moon pool. Well, that's fine. It's alright. So the fact is now we can actually recharge the power cells. At least through this. So that is, if anything, that's the benefit. Which is great. Good for us. Lithium sulfur wiring kit. Maybe? No. Not sure. This definitely. Maybe I'll make a grab trap or two. Why not? Oh wait, no, it's here. Is it not in tools? Deployables. After I say it out loud, it makes sense. And a beacon. Just to hold on to. So we'll try this bad boy out when we get to a spot. And then let's go do this. There we go. All right, so these are all charged. These are good. We have this. Titanium, what should we... That's cool. Let's see it. It's nice. And then it's completely sealed from in there. Oh, yeah, because that would be where the modules are dropped off. If we come in with the whole thing and it just takes the cap. That's neat. That's neat. Okay. Actually, you know what? We don't want that, because what we need to do actually some bulkheads. We need some bulkheads. So to make, because it's gonna take a lot of integrity. Alright, so we got this creep mine cluster, we got 2. As we go
Welcome aboard, Captain.
in here, let me drop off that so we have some space. Come in here, make some silicone rubber. 1 still makes 2. We like that. And then, oh wait, we don't have a doorway except for down here. Oh. Alright, well I guess never mind. Because we can't build a door. Okay. No, that's cool, I get it. I understand. Okay, hold on. We may actually need to eventually do, and not right now. Little base treatment. I think if we do, it's not gonna work, because I'm gonna build this and it's gonna take too much integrity to build this, and then everything's gonna break. But I need to build it in order for me to build a bulkhead between it. You know what? It's not an issue right now. It's a non-issue. It functions right now, so we're just gonna take this as a victory. I'll take that down. So we got places to go. Drop these. And then in here, that and the gold. Keep the power cell, grav trap. Because I do want to also be able to make these lockers, because let's say we take this down. Good, theoretically, right? This is how I'm imagining that it does work. You make one, let's say we take it like 500 meters down, right? We fill it with stuff. Then we can come up here where we have one and pull everything out of it that way, instead of actually carrying it everywhere. Right, but we have another advanced wiring kit, which eventually we'll get to. But I think right now, let's do what we can do. The Chinese potato plant is common throughout the China territories where synthetic foods are still stigmatized, and there remain large tracts of arable land on which to grow fresh produce. Genetically designed prior to the expansion, this plant is highly adaptable to different environments and a staple of new colonies galaxy-wide. All right. Yum yum. Oh, delicious. All right. Oh, nope, I forgot. We parked inside now. Hopefully that should be enough to charge this. It is. Great. Which is another benefit of this, is needing to take a minute to let the power cells recharge. So the pilot last time visitor, we can ignore that for now because we know that's Meta. and we will put that back on when we're ready to go. So, okay, do we do this, or do we shut down the antenna? Because we probably should, right? We should shut that down first. That's probably a smart idea. Because as much as I'm curious to go look for that, yeah, I think the right thing to do. Yeah, it just makes sense. Let's do that. Let's go back over this way. And we will deactivate the tower. And then we'll get some answers, hopefully, from Maida regarding Sam. Now, whatever she knows. Because we don't truly know. We barely know anything. Oh, is it just a heat plant? It is. Okay. Then some nice thermal spring. Okay, got it. So you guys are all the same. You know, it's probably just better to pilot this over there than risk having to walk all the way back. Sounds, voices of the creatures. See, we're in familiar territory now, so we're not doing too bad. But one thing's for sure, if we shut this down, Altair's gonna know. Right? Which wouldn't shutting this down bring more attention? They'd be like, hey, somebody deactivated our tower over on 4546B. We're looking into that? But I think they'd be like, well, it probably just stopped working. Or maybe it did. Who actually knows? Who truly knows what they would do? Because as far as we're concerned, I mean, the place is abandoned. So, and that's the thing. It's like it's abandoned, but they found the Leviathan with the Kara, right? The catch with that is that the reason they left? They bail on this place, or did it all go south and they then decided like, oh, we should probably not do this anymore? Like, they just got the bacterium, and we're like, we're good. Right, obviously it's still early. Speculating, right? Questions. Sure, we'll find out. Okay, so there's nothing we have to set up for that. We just plug it in. Connect the test override module.
Back to the terminal.
Yep. Bad indeed. Enter test mode.
Do it. Please work. Yes. Satellite is down.
I am impressed. That was most resourceful.
That's pretty good. Test mode active, broadcasting all clear.
Hypothermia imminent.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
All right, Altera. You win this round. Come find me at my greenhouse. I'm about 1 kilometer east of your position up on an iceberg. I have a present for you.
I'll come by if I have time.
Sure, whatever. If you have time for me in your busy social calendar.
Alright. No, I am... interested. What gift? 1 kilometer east, up on an iceberg. How curious. Alright. Present. Now that's the thing. It's like, what sort of gift? Oh, she's not trying to. She has no reason to try to fight us, right? I mean, I don't want to say fight because that's not. I'm saying like, you know, have a problem with us now afterwards. Like she is a show of good faith. Be like, look, we're no more Alteran than you are. In fact, we could care less, actually, about Alteran. I know she says gift, and it could be, I mean, it'd be like, oh, could it be a blueprint? Could it be something fun and interesting? Or is it going to be information? Purely information. Which either way is fine. It's good. It's good. You know, like a blueprint's great. But, you know, information is... It's mostly why we're here. It's actually the only reason we're here. Thing going on over here? You guys just hanging out? That's alright. God, that's freaky. Just seeing him pop out of the water like that? Like, if you never actually explored the water and you're just living on land, you just look out, you just see this massive thing. Ugh. Freaky. Oh, this is just part of the sea truck. Okay. I was like, ooh, what's this? What could this be? Alright, so we have a rough-ish heading. So we go this way. Up on an iceberg. Greenhouse. So above ground. Food growing. I imagine. She still needs to eat, you know. More efficiently than just all fish. Oh. Well, that kind of looked like... Oh, God. Oh. Okay, alright, guys. Be cool. That's an iceberg. Okay. So I'm not going to be lucky enough to find just a lower edge, huh? Oh, it just keeps going. Oh my god. Okay. I don't want to look down. Okay. Let's go all the way to the wall. It does. Okay, that's not too bad. Hmm. Just one whole line. It's all connected. I was thinking, are we gonna... Maybe that's the case, should we go back to where we landed? Oh no, this seems like it'll work. Oh boy. Nope. Okay, calm down. It did not. Okay. This might not be the best spot then. Damn it. All right. Okay, so that could be anywhere. Let's go this side first. Okay, it's not connected. It could be that side. Oh, jeez. Oh, boy. It is cold. Okay.
Hypothermia imminent.
Is it? Yeah, it is. It's okay, we can jump in the water. So when I can... Damn it. Okay, so there's nothing that way. Right, so it's definitely got to be probably over that way. Because it was from over there, east, right? So it's that direction-ish. Yeah. This is cool though. I was very curious if we were gonna come back to the surface for reasons. And it's kind of cool that we finally do. Sea truck bridge. My god.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
Is it dangerous? How dangerous? How bad is it? It doesn't feel great. Where's this greenhouse at? Wait, Lord.
Hypothermia imminent.
No, it's fine. Ah, my god. Weather. Okay. There's got to be an easier way to do this. I feel like I could very well be doing this the hardest way possible, and I likely am. Nothing has stuck out. Okay, it's not getting under there. Okay. I said iceberg, right? So it's definitely got to be. Good God. Maybe something on the edges or like a. I shouldn't say it was like floating or anything. Didn't really give a lot of information. But kilometers you present up on an iceberg. Oh, look at that. That's neat. I'm just looking for a building. Just a single home.
Hypothermia imminent.
It is. Oh, God. That's right, I forgot. It does not pause while we are in the PDA. Does not do that. Everything has to be considered. Oh, man. Okay. Okay, so then... I'm determined to find this. It can't be that bad. It can't be that hard. I say that and then... Still haven't found it. Is that... yeah, that's lightning. Alright. I don't know. Where could her situation be? Right, because that's Delta Station. Or if it's her, I imagine she's got to be able to get to it conveniently. That would go way too far. Maybe not far enough? Son of a bitch. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. Ooh. Maybe. It's a light. Never mind. That light is gone. Oh no.
Seek fluid intake.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that's not good. Oh.
Hypothermia imminent.
Beta. Beta. God damn it, Maida. Okay, so it's not her fault. It's really me. I'm trying to.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Uh-oh. Okay. Ah, hi. It's just you. Sorry, just a little guy. What are you doing? Pinacrid. Pinacrid? Pinacrid. Pinacrid. Little guy. A lot of fins. An intelligent, curious creature which hunts and forages below the waterline, but returns to the surface to breathe. No gills. Many flippers make this an acrobatic hunter underwater, but vulnerable on land, where it is capable, at best, of a fast shuffle. Oh no, he's that speedy. Generally consumes small fish. Its diet may also include various plant materials, side-facing eyes, unusual for a predator. These likely serve as a defensive warning system. Purple tinted antennae on the head detect the movement of prey fish nearby, suggest no aggression towards humans, and even curiosity if there is a chance of a meal. Friendly. Oh. Hey, buddy. Oh, look at him. Boy, they be flopping over. Alright. Oh. Gotta come back with a meal. Gotta come back with a snack. God, it's gonna kill me. This is gonna be, it's gonna be so obvious, isn't it? It was so obvious where it was. Right, like, how's anyone, okay, how's anyone supposed to know how far a kilometer is anyway? Like, how many miles is that? You know, we're gonna use made-up terminology. I need a reference. That's just you, okay. Oh god, can I even get up there? Can I get up there? Is that... Okay. Oh no. Okay. I've learned in my many years of experience, obviously, my so many years of experience, that if I'm forcing it, it's wrong. It can't like, if I'm, you know, like, it's likely not even up there. So it's gotta be somewhere easily accessible.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
Oh, good. Oh, great. Oh, God. That was a lot. Yeah, that's... Oh, that should kill us. That feels like it would hurt. I mean, would it have killed her to give us coordinates? Okay, hold on. Wait a minute.
Hypothermia imminent.
Don't worry, it can't be that. It's... Oh my god. I gotta jump in the water. I gotta jump in the water. Penguin. Young penguins to the huddle on dry land awaiting their next meal. He's so tiny. Consume almost exclusively fish regurgitated by the adults in the huddle. They stay at the center of the huddle, stay warm and out of the wind. If separated from the huddle, the adults will become agitated and begin searching for their young penguins. So please don't do this. harmless. There we go. Oh. Oh, okay, I can see a little bit. I think I'm on the wrong iceberg. I mean... Right? Okay. Oh? Oh, you would have been convenient a few minutes ago. Okay, maybe we're actually onto something now. Hold on. Maybe? Likely not. Guys, like, all these are icebergs. Like, on a technical level, right? Is there, like, a specific classification that is... that something changes from being a float of chunk of floating ice
Dangerous weather
to
approaching.
iceberg?
Seek shelter.
It's like a size? Is that it? Is that it? Are we on it? Yeah. So look at this. This is east. In the rough direction. I'm gonna kick myself. I swear to God, I'm gonna hate it when I find it. And not it, it's myself. I feel like this is way easier than I'm making it. Right? Alright, so what we're gonna do... Yeah, I'll keep the battery, that's fine. Do a little bit of a reset. Right, so we're here. All the way back. East. Just go straight east. Directly east. I'm gonna go east until... I'm not gonna try to, like, go northeast or you know, any other which way. Just straight east. And we're gonna look and we're gonna see. It's gotta be... It's gonna be obvious, I imagine. I said that the last time, though, and then I couldn't find it, so... Ugh. That's not it. That can't be it. Hey, you're here. Alright. This can't possibly be it. I was here. I was here. Is there another one? Is it one of these? It has to be. I mean, there's like multiple icebergs. So... Oh, God. Okay. It's one of you guys? Okay, hold on. Doesn't look like that one. Oh. Ooh, maybe? Okay. Possibly.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
This looks like it has stuff. Come here. Poor guy. You flying out there for? Come here.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Jeez. Oh man, this better be it, because I have been not full of water. Son of a bitch, is there an underwater entrance? I hope this is the greenhouses, and it's kind of nice. Empty, quiet.
The artifact you found contains traces of information suggesting what has become of my people.
Yes. Now we must learn more. Suggestions. We need concretes. Actually, hold on, wait a minute. Wait, hold on. Almost 96, let's go. I guess I could have just done it out here, but I was trying to prove a point. Alright, so... also likely this is not the one. Oh my god. Oh, and I can't see. God damn it. Alright, this her thing is like higher up. Frost vase. A species of terrestrial plant bioaccumulates iodine from salt frozen in the ice. As a result, these plants yield components that could be used in chemical purification of non-potable water. Huh. What could that be? Those out of here. Hmm. So I imagine well, it's non-potable, right? So we can't drink it. So it'd be build something, or maybe not a chemical liquid. A distilled water. Okay. Trace of information suggesting what has become of my people. Right, it's not a guarantee that you're the last, but I mean, I guess we'd find out once you're connected again to the net, right? Then we'll know for sure. Wait, this actually might be it. Son of a bitch. Right, because if that's the... he is the last. It's unfortunate.
Hypothermia imminent. New technology acquired.
Recyclotron. This satellite bears the clear markings of the Arctic civilization. It appears to have crash-landed. Though its structural integrity remains surprisingly intact, the satellite's internal design indicates that it was likely used for a long-range data transmission. The data transmission node in the storage housing has long been corrupted by exposure to the elements. Long-range data transmission. Right, so... either this was used... this is how they bolted from the planet, right? Because they have their physical bodies, but then they upload their consciousness and shoot it off to a storage. Right? Off planet when the Kara was released, when everything broke out. Or this is how they were communicating and sending out just information in general, communicating with their other sites of research. Right, let's see, where is Recyclotron? Recycles items into their constituent parts. Now that's cool. That's great. Because there's no way to break it down, so I imagine. Right, in theory, and this is something I kind of wanted in the first game, so I'm glad they might have it in this one. If I make an ingot, and I'm like, shit, I actually would rather have the 5 titanium. I could throw that in there, and it breaks it back down in reverse. Because that's kind of cool. That's a great need. Yeah, it is snowing. Alright, so unfortunately this seems to not be the one we need, but we did find the, found a satellite. We found an architect satellite, so not just any satellite. That's huge. Right, yeah, because I mean, it makes me think, like, what else is everywhere? Right, what else is on all these other massive icebergs that we might find? Oh man, I really, come on, weather. Come on, weather, I need vision. Okay. Okay, not seeing much else. God damn it. Can't see. I'm trying to see. Can't see nothing. Okay. So probably more east. Even more east. More east than the east we've gone before. I don't know. Let's just keep going. I imagine it'll be obvious. Hopefully. Got all these, you got this iceberg, you got that iceberg. Oh, never mind, it's gotta be this one. I see supply boxes. Son of a bitch, that's far. That's really far away. If this is it, that's a big rib cage. What the hell are you? Fevered pepper tree. That's high, look at that. The fevered pepper tree produces fruit with high levels of capsaicin. Basically what makes peppers hot. Which helps raise body temperature and stimulates blood flow. Ooh. How much do they hold? I love that. Oh, that's so cool. Look at that. So body heat 34, food 15, water 15. That's awesome. Okay, so then I imagine we just plant the pepper, right? Oh, that's awesome. Okay, cool. We'll definitely have that. Plant that back home. We gotta plant it above ground, though, so we'll find a spot. This isn't... Is this it? Found vegetables. So there's gotta be other parts to this. Imagine you wouldn't grow vegetables on one. Yep. So far away from your actual greenhouse. Very cool. Neat. Hell yeah. Not too bad though.
Damn satellite hasn't passed by in a while. I guess that was your doing.
Sam's not the only one in the family who knew what to do with vague directions in old wire.
She was an original, that sister of yours. First time I met her, I was sure she was Altera through and through. Not a crease in her uniform. Sending those damn bird bots to spy everywhere. Then, she surprised me. Maybe a little too much.
Meaning?
If you really want to know, there's a PDA on the bench that can point you in the right direction. If you need anything else, don't bother me. But you can help yourself to the greenhouse. Least I can do to repay you for getting those spine pests off my back.
You know what? I'm okay with that. It's a win. It's a win-win. I was gonna say he's just hungry. He just wants a snack. Let him have a snack. Come on now. Ooh. Melons. Plant shelf. Cool. Sweet. Alright, so inside, we're going to be able to grow... I'm hoping we can grow the pepper tree in... I imagine we can grow it inside, right? We don't have to grow it, like, on the surface. We can grow this just outdoors. Or, well, no, we might... If we can grow it in a pot, that's what I'm saying. If we have to use a grow bed for it, might get a little trickier. We just have to place it up on the... a grow bed up somewhere out of the water. Rather plant, this plant collects water from the air rather than relying on its root system and produces large, fleshy fruits, which are both edible and atypically high water content. Wall planter. Sweet. So we can make that. Yeah, great idea with the ceilings, like, beautiful. And, I'm sorry, absolutely, like, wow, so she met Sam at one point. Preston's plant. Preston's plant consists of semi-translucent leaves and a sweet fruiting berry. It's hardy and capable of growing in even the harshest of climates. The fruit contains a paralytic agent that humans are unable to properly metabolize, but for certain animals it can act as something as a mild sedative. Huh. So is that why you keep this around? Indoor grow bed. Great. Never mind. We'll be okay. Nice. Preston's Delight. Oh, 15 food and water. Okay. Delightful to some. Okay, I don't know how many it takes to see, so I'm going to keep these. If they decay, we could still plant them, but I want to have them. I'll scan Marguerite in a second. Is there something else that was scanned, or is that just all pointing to her? Health, food, and water. Health. That's pretty cool. She said help ourselves. Alright, that's not... That's part of this. Small. Delicious. Okay. Damn. Okay, those are... Can't get those. Right, 2. There we go. Cool. So now we can plant marble melon seeds. Taking the peppers back. And then... Good in salads. I mean, do I plant the leaf? Or do I plant the fruit? I imagine I could plant the fruit. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'll grab one of each. Can't fit any shrub nuts. Okay, okay, sorry. So,
You can look all you want. There's more to Marguerite than any damn fangled gadget can see.
that fangled gadget could see. Freelance security personnel. Status missing. Previously thought to be dead. Last known contact was on a recording found in another sector of 4546B, which claimed that she killed a Reaper Leviathan. That's cool. Which means that information got back somehow to Altera. Which means Riley made it. Safely. Enough for them to probably download its PDA. I get like the specific logs and stuff. Personality Margaret is highly distrustful of authority figures, especially those tied to corporate entities. She's strong-willed and seems cold upon initial contact. History. Not much is known about Marguerite. She was born and raised in the Mongolian states. Backwater corporate colony exploited for its mineral resources. She left home at 16 and went from one mercenary job to another. Eventually, she did tours with the Mongolian Defense Force and Trans-System Federation. She held an esteemed career before being dishonorably discharged from the TSF for going off mission. Yep. The details are unclear, but our resources have unearthed some scant details. Marguerite was the head of an intel and reconnaissance mission. We aren't clear what she stumbled upon, but she silently eliminated the entire local security apparatus over the course of 3 days. Other local families would give more information. They only said they thanked God's hand for saving them. The last mission was aboard the Degassi as private security against potential pirates and scavengers, which crashed on 4546B. We didn't even get that information last time, so this is big. She found something. Or something, right? She single-handedly, silently, right? The entire local security apparatus over 3 days. And the locals were thankful of that. Right, so some kind of oppressive security force belonging to something? Someone? Either way, it seems like she made a call to do the right thing for the people, for the locals. At the wall planter, okay. So cute, though. Okay. So we got 2 of these. Oh, here we go.
All right, Marge, old girl. We hate this greenhouse, so here are some pointers to remember so we never have to do the worst parts again. Too bad you can't fight malnutrition by hunting it down and killing it. So, first thing, insulation. First few nights the soil was rock solid. Ended up having to insulate the damn place with dehydrated kelp. Adding a thermal mass helped too. Heat from barrels of water. Probably should have just eaten the damned kelp. But nope, my body was craving a salad. Wish I was just made of exosuit. Next, grow lights were a must-have. Gotta admit, I felt pretty proud of my first full crop of lettuce. Fed half of it to Preston. That snowstalker will eat practically anything. Always spits half of it out, though. Another thing we have in common. The slobbery green mess makes good compost.
Oh my god, that's why it's called that. That's why it's called Preston's Delight and Preston's Plant, because it's literally, it's named after him. That's fantastic. I love that. Preston. Adorable. Oh, just a couple of friends.
I've already synthesized an antidote and stashed it in a cave. I can go grab it and...
That's your plan?
You don't think it'll work?
You're thinking too small. Like maybe if you're polite enough about destroying the bacteria, Altera will come around and see it your way. But do you believe in yourself or not?
I think so.
You think so? Come on. Is the bacteria a threat, or isn't it?
It is.
Does it need to be dealt with or not?
It does.
So who's right on this?
I am.
Say it like you mean it.
I am.
I said like you mean it, not like you're testifying before a rigged transgov court.
I am.
Great. Then what you gotta do is seal off the whole cave. I've got just the stuff. Made it for fishing, but it blew the whole ice shelf halfway to deep space. Vaporized all the fish.
Okay.
And you gotta hit the lab too, or there's just no point. Actually, you know what? Let me take care of that one. It'll be fun.
Wow. I was actually kind of friendly. Not that Marguerite's like a bad person, right? Like even what we knew about her in the first game, it's like she's a mercenary, right? A little rough, but you know, I mean, she pushed back against Paul because he was making decisions when she was thinking, right, with Bart about like, okay, how do we survive? How can we really do this? Whereas Paul was mostly about like, how do we live and get rescued, which is valid, but can't get rescued if you're dead. Now they're chatting, so that's your plan. Are we for real? So, wait. Not the Kara bacteria, right? I've already synthesized an antidote? Hmm. So Sam's plan was she made an antidote to cure the Kara. And then... Right, so that would kill the... But the thing is, like, Altera wants the Kara because it's valuable. They want it. And so if Sam made something that could destroy it, well, I mean, that kind of takes away their whole business plan. Right? But she synthesized an antidote. It took us assisting in the hatching, not birthing. We didn't do that. The hatching of the Sea Emperors. Right? So I wonder how that came about. What the connection is. But seal off the whole cave. This is interesting. What is it? What could that be? Seal off the whole cave. So does that mean seal off the cave like permanently? Where she has the antidote? Oh, spicy fruit salad. Surprisingly delicious salad with warming effects. That's great. I want to remember that. But yeah, like so theoretically, obviously we'll probably learn more too, but I mean, does that actually mean that she also cured the Kara, or found a way? I don't... Or is the antidote for something different? Is the antidote for something different? I don't... Fuck, I don't know. Shit. I guess we just need more information, but it seems to be... Seems to be maybe? Maybe. Right? Whole cave. There's a cave. We gotta find this cave. Right? Gotta hit the lab too. And so isn't that cave, right? Gotta hit the lab too, which is probably the Omega lab, which we did find. We didn't go into it yet. And then... I mean, could it be... This is... Because this is Delta Station. This is Omega Lab. This is the Kappa mining site. Right, and then Outpost 0. And then Phi Robotics. God, wow, that's a lot of land. So where are... If we're here, and we went east... So we're like here somewhere. So we gotta go... Okay, so the cave. The cave, I mean, where's the cave? The cave could be... I don't know. It could be the Outpost 0. I imagine it's probably Outpost 0. Xenobiological research. Like, if she's working on a cure for this, that would probably be a location. So that might be where we have to stop by. We might have to go to Outpost. We have to go to everything. But Outpost 0 and the lab seems to be our next points of interest. Because then we also got to bring back... We got to bring back all this stuff to grow in our base. Okay, let me put this back on. Right, because I think we're good. God, I hope so. You know what? I'm gonna do the smart thing. Oh, I'm sorry to put this right inside your house. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Breed house. There we go. Alright, great. Alright, that feels better. Now we'll be able to find it again. Jeez. God, I can't imagine. I would kick myself so bad, I think, if I didn't have... If I didn't have a beacon. Oh my god. This was... I think that would have been tragic. God, that would have been horrible. Especially how far away this is. Oh my god. Okay, so we got the foods. We're gonna go back. We're gonna go draw. We're gonna plant all these. And then salad's kind of cool. That's a cool idea. Right, and then we'll go, I'll take this off for the sake of it. These I just don't want to forget about. Not that I would, but you know, if we end up being like, oh, magnetite. Oh wow, look at that. Right, but I think we should look for the base then, since we are out here. Because we did find it. We did find it, so it's not hidden. In fact, it's right around the bow. The bow wreck. Anyone crazy around here? No? Okay. We're gonna head back here anyway because we gotta empty our inventory. We gotta empty what we got, plant our wonderful foods, indoors and outdoors. Well, we can mostly indoors. That way we have a very sustainable and reliable source. And I'm not going to build the water purification. I'm not going to build that thing until we get the nuclear power, because it's so much power. It uses so much power. It's crazy. It makes sense, but man, a lot of power. Okay. Wait, no. I'll worry about the scanner room right now.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright, interior. Alright, so let's pull out some titanium. Switch this. This. Okay, so switch you out, switch you out. Alright. Cool. Okay, let's go down here. There we go. It does suck. I can't put this anywhere. Actually, I'm an idiot. What the heck? This is how not used to I am of having the parking this bad boy in here yet. Alright, nice and easy. That's cool, I can exit the base that way. Okay, so go down here. Here we go. Internal grow bed. Make it nice and, well, even as I can get it on the wall. There we go. All right. Okay, so for this, let's do... Okay, so they each take up 4. That's cool. That works. Okay, go back down here. Got one of you. And then... I don't know if I want to do, like, big ones. Okay, in here. Marble melon. in here. Marble melon in here. Marble melon. Let's see. I'll throw another chic pot. Or the marble melon. And then Preston's plant. Let those grow. And see what they produce. It'll be good. Totally worth it. All right. Now. Let's make a nice salad.
Fruit salad does not traditionally involve leaves, but at least it is nutritious and warming.
At least it's nutritious and warming. Oh, shit. That's crazy. Just for having Preston's plants. And peppers. That's nuts. Okay. Pretty cool. Now we need one of these, because we do need to make a bed eventually. I do like Fred's bed. Alright, so let's go here. We'll do... Not in there. Got one titanium. Because I do want to make... Now, what I should do before we do any more building, reinforcements. Right, we got lithium. Just need titanium. So we just need to go snag a couple of wrecks. Should be alright. But I think, you know what, actually, you know what, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this on the next episode, because I know this is gonna take a minute looking for those. We're gonna go pick up some of those, snag them, break them down into titanium. Then we'll go and make a couple of reinforced panels so that we can expand out the base, and then create a bedroom so we can have a bed in there, do that, and then we're gonna head out and probably go. We're gonna find the Omega Lab, and then maybe Outpost 0. And also, let's not forget, and also, Artifact Q59. I think that's a good idea. I think that's a great idea. So we'll change these out. We don't need the greenhouse anymore. And I think that's a solid plan. So let me know what you guys think about that in the comments. Thanks again for watching. It's been quite the time. Really pushing out this exploration thing, but also just some more land exploring, which is actually very scary. It's very scary. There's so much going on out there. It's so cold. The temperatures, right? And there's still so many more places we have to visit. I mean, it seems like this is all, it's all frozen exploration on the surface. And so is all this, and there's all this. There's a lot. There's a lot, which is why the Snow Fox is going to be very convenient, I imagine. But anyway, that's for later. So let me know what you guys think about this in the comments. Thanks again for watching. More Subnautica. Below Zero. Soon. Bye-bye.